Here we are, continuing the $1 million stream. If I recollect correctly, we are next to Marina outside of the hut from last time. And if you remember, there was a bunch of weird little, like, souls or, like, spells of people's, trades or deals with the hag, like Heart of Stone, Faltering Well. Like, these are all, I think, like, souls in a way that are, like, locked up for a spell use or whatever. Um, and these are all one of one items in the game. Like, you're never gonna find any more of these. Like, obviously, like, these are unique souls or people's deals and stuff. And some of them, it's like not descriptive in what they actually do, right? It just gives you like a very minimal like description of maybe the deal, not even what it will actually do, but like as you can see, some of these are like this lasts 50 turns. I don't know what the fuck that does. This one only lasts 3 turns, which I think this is like what it is. It's just like a lot of like little animals you can control. And this one is until long rest and like multiple stuff. But anyways, there's also this we found, and it's called Bitter Divorce, and it's clumps of hair and flesh stick out from the twisted roots that make up the shaft of the swan. Connor is scratched into the surface. Okay, you see? Uh, Connor, if you don't remember, is the name of the husband of Marina. And well, first of all, let's go to camp and long rest. First of all, we need to get some good eyes sleep, right? Fucking Karlach sitting at 1 HP, Lizelle or Shadowheart's at 7. And look, by the way, Scratch, I don't know if we already went over this before, but Scratch is now at the camp. Give him a quick little pet, of course. And also, if you use like a potion of animal speaking or you have that spell, you can actually speak with him. And when we found him over there in the wild next to his dead owner, like that was like some unique dialogue you could get as well if you had either one of those active. I already know what it was, so I didn't really uh, go out of my. Whoa, this dude's climbing. Yeah, I already knew what it was, so I didn't like go out of my way to waste the potion again, just because. I mean, it's cool, but it's nothing crazy, if that makes sense, Anyways, we'll end the day. Oh, this is a major cutscene.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, aren't you a luscious thing, goddamn devil? Just who in the nine hells are you?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Get to the point, Devil. What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget,
Our pact still stands.
ta-ta.
So, as you can see, Will got punished for not killing Karlach. And she made him ugly. I don't know, half devil, half something.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Oh, see, so he has been turned into a devil, it says here. But since we did pass the arcane check, you know, we have the knowledge that he should have normally faced something more severe. There's multiple things to say here. You can call him a hypocrite. You can just tell him he has to explain. You can call him an idiot because she's a devil. We can just say appropriate punishment, or you're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came. Which is probably true. You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came.
I'd count my lucky stars for it. But I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Interesting. So, despite everything that's happened, and even the fact now that he's been turned into a devil, he says he does not regret making the pact with her because of what she imbued in him, power-wise, and what he's been capable to do in the sense of good across the coast since then. You know?
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man, maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Okay, I don't believe there's anyone else to speak to, but we still will, just because they can still have
Shah's blessings upon you.
unique dialogue, which doesn't seem like
Fine. What's on your mind?
they do now. Parkour, dog.
The Blade of Frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The Blade's sting is real.
Same thing. So as you can see, she has admiration for La, actually. For just standing up to her.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the Hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
What do you make of having a vampire in it?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Interesting. So he is obviously a more upbeat party member.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
And obviously this is a narcissistic, can't remember. Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
How does one become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free and a true vampire.
In theory.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
I met a monster hunter in the swamp. He was looking for you.
What? Who? What happened?
He was a Gur named Gandrel.
A Gur? What are those vagabonds? Why would they... Cazador. Of course he'd send a Gur to hunt me down.
And who is Cazador exactly?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And he became my tormentor.
What's so special about the Gur people?
First, they make excellent monster hunters, so find a vampire spawn sounds perfectly reasonable to them. Second, they're the reason I'm like this in the first place. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
He appeared just when you needed him. Sounds convenient.
Maybe. Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of blood. The point is, I have history with these barbarians. Cazador's sending a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
But why capture you? Why not just kill you?
Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me.
Well, you're safe with me, sir. Just be the nice guy.
Safe?
Well, fuck you, buddy.
Safe? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
What do you suggest then?
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
So we actually got a lot of information there just from randomly chatting up a party member. But yes, as he said, he's a vampire spawn, not a vampire lord. So he's just an underling, and he's been that way for over 200 years. And the only way for him to become a vampire lord is for him to kill the vampire lord who owns him. And he just described that, it's a lot, easier to explain than it is to do. So, We're gonna choose some camp supplies. We're gonna look through which are like the heaviest things just so we could use them and make space out of them, We have multiple salamis. We're just gonna add them all, actually. That's funny. Like, these are 6 for each of them? That's kind of crazy. Succulent pear. I have a lot of red apples. Charming little egg. See, we could actually use the owlbear egg as camp supplies, which, if you remember, is when we killed that big mom owl bear, and we found this just existing. But we don't want to needlessly do that. So we literally only need one. Yeah, there you go. We'll use the half-eaten apples, and we're getting rid of a lot of weight right now by choosing. You see, we could just do 2 camp supplies, and that'll fill it up to 80, but then that'll only get rid of 4 pounds. But getting rid of a bunch of these pieces of meat that weigh a lot on their own, like this is 2 each, this is 6 each, like we're already making a lot more space in our inventory to carry stuff by doing this than using the camp supplies. And the camp supplies we could literally just use at any time, you know.
I've come to sate you and be sated.
Oh.
I lead, you follow.
Interesting.
So you think. Let's see if you're right.
Oh.
Let's train relentlessly. We know our bodies inside and out.
I bet you love seeing this, huh, sir?
Let me show you. Close your eyes and submit.
Our intimidation check isn't that strong, like I said, because that's a strength trait. So we can't really roll the dice on this, because we'll probably fucking lose. We can question it or just go with it. We'll just go with it.
A pause, and then the flicker of a tongue across your neck.
Open.
Open.
Taste.
Sure. With my neon purple facial hair.
Good. Lower.
No way, you just got thrown like a little doll there.
Your back, your hands, even your tongue ache.
It's time to rise. Dawn is upon us.
Hold on, I need a moment to recover. Last night was wonderful. Why in such a hurry? Yes, of course, we will leave at first light.
Every breath, every blink proves exhausting. A long day awaits you.
My shoulder's fucking ball sack for no reason right there. Alright, well, you know, at least that progressed our a relationship with her. I don't know. I forgot where to check. Like, the relationship shit. But you know, it's fine. Actually, when I was talking about the camp supplies, also, um, I was thinking since camp supplies never go bad, and obviously the only time we ever use camp supplies is in camp. Where the fuck are they? What the fuck? That we could. How can we polish camp supply? Okay, we don't need to do that. Okay, we'll open this up. We'll put that in our inventory directly. We want to leave this here as well. Okay, we'll close the bag. So, like I said, we can just leave the supplies here. We're going to leave the egg here as well, just so we don't accidentally use it one of these days. We will leave the nut buster behind as well. We don't want to accidentally use or get rid of that, you know. But yes, that is just saving us some room in the long run, if anything. Let's see if there's anything else I could, like, leave behind. I think we're fine for now. I think it's Lace or Karlach carrying a bunch of the camp supplies. And yeah, look, she's carrying like fucking a bunch of armor and 4 camp supplies, and she's only at 50 out of 210, which is 60 pounds heavier than how much I can carry. So obviously, like I said, she's the muscle mommy.
So that's progress.
But I believe that is it for our camp rest. How long have we been going? We've been going for like half an hour already, and we haven't done shit game-wise. We just we've just been speaking and up to more frivolous activities with one of these members. But now that we're done resting, we can go back. She wants to talk.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important. I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shar, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shar, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shar's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar? Justiciar? Whatever the fuck?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion. A distraction. For this, I hope my time will yet come.
I don't understand. Why be so secret about such an ambition?
Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a Justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Thank you for sharing. Okay, that's that. Surprise, surprise, she only wants to open up after we get fucked by the other chick in the party, but I mean, I don't know, simple woman nature there. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and speak to Mayri now here.
Gods! Didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again.
So, what do you think, sir? Should we bring up the wand we found, or should we try to suggest that she just leaves him here? Or leave her to mourn? You know? What do you think we should do?
looks pretty weird to me. Look at the mask. The mask right here. See, right? See it? Look at the bottom of the feet. See that? It looks like it's almost connected or glued to the ground. That's like a...
Five, are you sure? Out of these 6 options, I'm just asking for confirmation. Cause, like I said, we did find the wand, or we could just leave him here, suggest that, or we can be a dickhead and say, winding won't get you there any faster. Or we can just leave her the one, because she obviously, if you remember, in the lair down there, she was fucking pissed off at us because of the fact that, oh, we ruined her chances at resurrecting her husband. You know, like, even though that she was going to trade her baby for it. Well, she won't use the one, we will use the one. Because it says, I think I can resurrect your husband. Are you sure? 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 I'm just confirming, sir. I don't mind trying it. I'm just asking, you know. Alright, well, here we go. I found the wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
You can.
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring it back. Bring Connor back. Please.
Point the wand towards the car.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
So the hag fulfills her promise. It can never be simple though, can it?
But this isn't what she promised. I wanted him back. Back the way he was. Not this.
So we can ask, does she want him, or the fact that I have the wand, I can make use of him, you know, which is alluding to like we can use him in battle to like fucking die for us, or we can always bury him again, or just kill the abomination. What do you think?
Connor? Connor! I don't even know if he's in there. But he might be. And if he is, I'll find him and bring him back.
Here's the wand. Good luck to you and Connor.
Thanks. But we'll need more than luck. A bloody miracle, more like it. I'll find a wizard or something. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. Remember? And thank you, I guess. Come on, love. Let's go.
Using Ethel's wand wasn't the best idea.
Let us be mindful in the future, at least. There are few fair bargains.
Well,
Here lies Connor, beloved husband, and a tasty little morsel to boot.
as you can see, my character said maybe using the wand wasn't the best thing to do, and then Lae'zel went over it saying, let this be a reminder that there are few fair deals for the future. So, maybe that is telling of stuff in the future. But, who knows, There's all this land over here, but I don't think there's actually anything to even explore. It's just here for fun. There is the portal that takes us back down to the lair. And if you remember, we found those other portals that take us to an area which I said I have no intentions of trying to even explore at the moment because it is not a fun time from what I remember. Anyways, we're gonna take all this food. Those are only one camp supply each, so like those suck ass. See, these are even more as little butter buns, 3 each. We will take these for sure. Is there anything else we could loot before we disappear from this place? Antidote, always useful. This is the letter from Marina. Oh no, this is not from Marina, this is from her sister, I believe. Forces are at work in Baldur's Gate. The mewling wretches are trying to edge me out of my own territory. I've killed at least 4 of their agents, none have talked. Not yet, at least. I doubt you hear anything beyond the bleating of your ridiculous sheep, but if you catch even a whisper, send word immediately. So again, that actually did just tell us that fucking throw this for fun. Adios, Buster. that did tell us that there's a sister hag waiting in Baldur's Gate. So that's just something to remember. Is there anything else I need here? I'll take the ingredients. The potion of greater healing, of course. That seems like it for Tea House. We have successfully reaped the rewards of murdering a villainous hag. That pretty much finishes this area of the map, because also remember over here was the letter to find Kaga's deceit. I'm curious as to where this leads to. What the fuck is this?
The frog croaks a friendly eep.
You're down and let the frog come to you. A 10 roll, so hopefully we...
It turns away.
Okay. What is this? Reflective mucus. Armor class is increased by 2 and reflects the first round, blah 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 blah. I mean, we do have a lot of potions of animal speaking now, if I'm correct. You know. But we're not gonna stay in this area for long. Fuck it. Alright, whatever. We'll do it. Okay, animal speaking.
Hag is gone! Happy!
Just happy that the hag is dead. Glad I could help.
Happy! Happy! Come! Present!
Interesting. So we're getting a gift from her, which might just be this chest, which I already saw beforehand. Oh no, it's not this chest. Interesting. A pouch. With just a few scrolls in it. It's nothing crazy, really, to be honest.
Here! Shiny! Bye!
Well, good luck to you and your adventures, Buster. Anything else? I don't believe so. Let's see, where are we on the map? Yes, we're gonna get back on dry land. So we move faster and don't trigger any of those spike traps in the swamp. And what we're gonna do now is continue investigating our lead on Kaga, since we now know that she is a bad person. I mean, which we already knew, but now we have like proof of it. So let's go back to the cove, where we can also sell a bunch of the shit we picked up while we're here, and we will confront her. Chop chop. Look at that. Double clap, open the door immediately. See? perfect. Here
Need
is the
anything
little midget,
Of course. But please, remember, you're not the
which
only
we
one.
will sell off. We're keeping the purple ring. Is this a bronze ring? Oh, purple gemstone set in bronze. We'll keep that one because I want to equip it for fun. We'll sell all these other ones. The gold necklace. We'll keep that. We'll keep that. So a lot of these spells unnecessary. Scroll of Speak with the Dead can be very good. This is a unique scroll as well. I don't know if it's one of one, but like I think it might be one of one. So we obviously never want to sell that until we use it for something. We'll sell the gemstones, the bloodstones, this, the letters we don't need anymore. We've already gained the information from them. I think that is it for our character. And then we're gonna sell all these masks that we sell, or Karlach is carrying, I mean. Get rid of one of these, get rid of one of these twisting branches, two of these twisting branches. This is trash. Get Yankee boots. What the fuck is Lisa wearing right now? She's not. Huh. Okay, well. I believe we need to do some inventory control actually, because I don't believe Lae'zel is wearing any armor boots at all.
Action, not reaction.
Oh no, she is. Okay. She just has these different ones equipped. I think this is fine.
To do.
Let me put on the purple ring before I forget. Also, I wanted to just compare this studded armor. Like this. It's the same armor class. There's just one passive we don't get, but it looks a lot cooler than this weird fabric type shit. So let me see if I can throw a die on this and if it'll look good or not. I mean, I guess we'll just stick with this for now, just cause, you know. Let me see. Oh yes, I can take off this mask and sell. Let me put on this older one. we don't want to take off the tiara from Shadowheart Curse, the circlet, because, you know, it's just too nice. Karlach has a helmet as well. Lae'zel has a special helmet. So then we know we can sell everyone else's shit.
Of course. But please, remember.
So
You're not the only
get
one
rid
in
of this. We will get rid of this. Get rid of these extra helmets. Uncommon wood shield. What shield this Shadowheart has right now? Safeguard shield, saving throw +1 compared to a woad ensnaring strike. Level 1 conjuration. I think we'll just keep the one she has now because we don't really want to add more spells to Shadowheart. We mostly want to save her spell slots for the healing ones anyways. So anyways, that's fine. First of all, what we can do is, since we have proof of Cockface's betrayal, we can try to go talk to this dude who's like the leader of you know, the tieflings.
We're civilian.
Zevlor is his name.
What we discussed about Korga. What is it?
Okay, well, I guess there's no special dialogue to go with that. So we'll just go back and we will confront Kaga directly. I don't know if that's going to trigger a fight or what. If it does, I don't know if we can beat him right now, but we will just see what it does do. Disintegrating journal. Is this guy selling it?
Of course. But please, remember. You're not the only one in need.
He's not selling it. Also, whenever you sell something to people, it like stays in their shop forever in case you ever want to buy it back.
Silva.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is split off my character again. We're gonna talk to this guy.
Refugees,
to keep him busy. And we're gonna come back here. I guess I can't. Okay, we'll just jump back here.
This calls for careful footwork.
And we are going
that will fit in my bag.
to...
Carefully now.
Okay, we have to like jump right on the fucking table to do this. What the fuck? Where do I have to... Alright, well, let me quick save before we even try to steal this, because I don't think we're going to be able to. Maybe we can. Oh, we did it. Look at that. We'll connect that back up with the group.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
We'll go back to Shadowheart.
Is there anything you need?
And... Oh.
Someone's reported a theft in this area. It seems you're the likely culprit. What will you do?
Try to talk your way out of the situation. I'm on Shadowheart. I'm not even on...
Never believe this.
Why is everyone in the conversation besides me? That's... I don't even know. Persuade. Okay, well, we fucking lost this dice roll. This is insane. Sure.
You've been given the benefit. A theft has been reported, and it's.
Why am I dealing with this twice?
Suspect. Choose your next step wisely.
What the fuck? Fucking loser, suck my balls, faggot. Insane. Where the hell did you disappear before?
Watching his hands, you realize he's miming opening something.
Chest the door. I mean, we already know where he went, so we're just doing this for fun, really. And we lost 5-1. So, fuck you. Anyways, you can go kill yourself, little shithead. Can we even shop for this guy again yet?
Think you could stand back a ways, Pat?
No. Anyways. First of all, before I forget, I want to see what this book even entails. A disintegrating journal. The brittle pages of this book have been rendered illegible with age, save for the occasional name written in crimson ink. A newer, sturdier page has been inserted behind the front cover. It reads, "Found in the riverside structure to the south." To the south. Sheds no light on the purpose of that grim place, but confirms what we already know. It is very old, all out of speculation.
Quiet, you pal.
And we still have the speak with animals thing going on from earlier. That guy just says fuck me, so. Also, one way you could stop this whole process, if you remember that little girl that got caught, is she stole this thing, which is what they need for this whole ritual to take place. So if you could steal that, you know, you could put this whole process to a halt, but as you could see, there's multiple people around, surrounding it. So,
Dark times. And getting darker.
I wonder if we can toss it this tree.
Again?
Okay, fuck you, bitch.
Yes! Yes!
Well, at least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth.
Interesting. Oh, this is the good guy.
I wish I could offer more assistance. For now, I must keep a close watch on Gorga. I hope to see both you and Halsin again soon.
Okay, well, that didn't do shit. Well, let us quick save here in case we fucking get murdered. Or I don't know what's gonna happen, but... Yes, before we confront him.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druid.
What?
Oh, so the rats who wouldn't talk to us before are the Shadow Druid.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Kagha, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Take this letter, Wrath. It will explain everything.
What in the Cloakwood? Kagha, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Kagha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
We can try to use the Mind Flayer real quick to probe her mind. Or we can try to persuade her, which is obviously our specialty. I don't know if doing one is going to take away the other. We'll just risk it on the biscuit for persuasion, since that's our... Well, actually, that's not our main thing. Our main thing is deception, if you remember, so fuck it, we'll detect us. 13. Oh, yes, sir.
With the grove taken for Cloakwood, the Circle will see that I'm right. The Great Mother will guard us from all danger.
You're so desperate to be proven right, it's made you forget who you really are.
Yes. When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Kagha. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Oh, so we're just in the fucking battle. Why are they all midgets, first of all? Of course I got ensnared in the first fucking turn, why wouldn't I? I mean, at least I can stab this guy. This seems like a very easy battle, though. We have like 10 people on our side versus their 3. Secret. Okay, well, fuck me. Oh wow, he pushed her into the moonbeam. That's kind of big dog status. Cause now this bitch is just one shot from me.
My path be true.
Okay, I didn't know I took damage from that as well, since I'm not an evil guy, but I guess we do.
Fuck yes.
Anyways.
Need to learn the hard way.
I'm not going to use a rage because it doesn't seem like we need to, and I don't want to be wasting stuff as always. I'm still snared, so I really can't do shit but shoot an arrow, which has a low percentage. Even landing, we did, but even then, we still can't do anything else. We'll take a potion, just for fun.
Let's go.
This is the leader.
Death won't take me yet.
I wonder if we can just push her on. That's tweaking out. I'm just gonna stab.
Make way.
And again, this is like, this situation is only possible because of all the investigating we did or whatever, like, and because of the fact we found that secret chest hidden behind the bookcases and stuff, because that's what triggered the whole investigation. Because remember, the initial, solution to this whole thing, which the other dude suggested to us, was we just kill her. But like, if we just attacked her with no proof or anything, we would have to be fighting all these people plus the shadow people, because she would still be aligned with them, especially after we attacked her, So like, it just goes to show that sometimes you just gotta see some things through and do your research and see what will really occur in all scenarios.
You once called me a monster. Seems I've proven you right.
Protecting the circle was natural, but you chose the wrong path.
I betrayed Sylvanus himself. Led the circle to Shadow. We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial. My fate lies with the Tree Father. May he have mercy.
And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
How did the Shadow Druids even find you?
It began with a letter. There was no messenger, it simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the rite to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, Well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halcyon returns to heal them in full.
Obviously going... Okay, she doesn't have shit on her.
There's justice. You have saved Korga from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
Even the leader didn't have shit on her besides a simple poison, bro. Come on. Come on.
The wolf focuses on...
Shadow druids. To think we were rotting from within. Oh, I'm sorry. I need a moment.
Fucking weenie. Well, now that we have...
That mural, they look like Dark Justiciars.
Okay, so apparently this has meaning to Shadowheart's religion, or following, or beliefs, or whatever.
The Grove sported some rather interesting murals, I must say. They just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shah's warriors in combat. I hadn't known they were active in these parts.
Shar's warriors, care to elaborate?
You know me. I'm not usually one to elaborate if I can avoid it. They looked like Dark Justiciars, an elite force among Lady Shah's ranks. Only the very finest proved themselves worthy of the title.
How did they prove themselves worthy?
There was a proving ground of sorts. A place where initiates sought to complete Lady Shah's trials and make a sacrifice in her name. But that place is lost now. Some even wonder if it ever truly existed. Curious to see them depicted in such a place. Perhaps there's more to it. But there's nothing to be done about it just now.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the Harpers, but the details are vague.
Interesting. So it seems like the Harps and Druids teamed up to defeat the Shadow or the Dark Justiciars. So just more and more lore to the world, as we see.
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
So again, for reference, whenever they're talking about darkness, it's usually the followers of Shar, the god of darkness.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanas, god of nature.
So just some background lore for you on the the coven and the cove. And as she said, they've stopped the ritual now.
To think we almost finished the ritual. I felt honored when I was chosen to participate. Now I feel guilty I didn't object.
Kagha was right. We must put ourselves first. You had no right to intervene. You're not one of us.
Sorry, there was someone at the door, but it was just a cousin picking up some stuff. I'm actually... So these are the teeth. Before I speak with them, actually, I'm gonna go take a piss, so I'll be right back.
Can't believe I fell for her lies.
Bring us news, my friend. Bring us. Damn outsiders, sticking their noses into our affairs. Not now, Tusk.
I wonder what'll happen to this place now.
It can rot for all I care. The sooner we can safely leave this place behind, the better. What was I thinking? Still got to face the goblins before we can go anywhere.
Druids? Goblins? Then what? There'll be other things looking to kill us. There always is.
We had everything under control.
Yeah. Can't help but feel it. Can't help but feel it. Yeah. Excuse me for a minute while I lighten the mood. Just clap with me like the lightning do. Yeah. A bit of soul food that you be biting into. And if you feel me, then I'm right for you. Right now, with another coat of wax on the ride. For a minute, put the beef and the gas to the side. This track's got a vibe to chill to. Enjoy life for 5 minutes, man. It's not gonna kill you. It's okay to be hard and stay true, man. But at the end of the day, we are human. This one's for you, the ones you close to. Show some love, it's what you're supposed to. Right now, forget the ends and the bends. I'm a cold one, man. Toast it with your real friends. Call your folks. Tell them you tight now. Cause everything looking pretty good right now. Right now, baby, we all gon' ride. The place those things on your hips aside. This whole vibe gon' change, give way with fame. But sometimes the more it change, it stay the same. Relax, baby. Right now, you here and sit back, baby. With a round of beer and cheer to those friends you crowded near. For those passed on in spirit, they there. It's gonna be with a bus. Break bread with your crew. If you got kids, take the crust. It's all love, baby. Tell your girl she's strong. And whisper in the ear after dinner a song to take it slow, baby. Cause everything real. When you at family dinner, y'all enjoy that meal. Thank God that you healthy and you keeping it tight. And keep your dreams lighthearted when you sleeping at night. Yeah. And right now, I'm showing love to my brothers and my old man. To my girl, let's get it on like a slow jam. To everybody that I'm running down the road with, y'all my family. I know that you know this. Fox, rock, bees, and chaos. Y'all growing up with me, man. True to life player. That's grandma and grandpa watching up above. Trademark you my heart, cause it's nothing but love. Thanks, mama, for all that you was. You were strong, long lady, baby, crazy with love. My sister raised me, those are the facts, and taught me how to rebuild when the order collapsed. And right now I'm blessed, no stress, no less. And thanks hip-hop for giving me back focus. Yeah, John, what can I say? It's all love from day one, you showed me the way. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise will shine now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your cell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn this well off. Franchise doing big business, my limits, it's automatic. I win it, so you hear those moves, you finish. I'm a soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming when you comes like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm hard as nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they on fishing with no bait. Get your boy whole weight. I got my soul straight. I brush them out like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3 seconds. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise will shine now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. 5 pounds of courage, bloody face, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A raw stance is a gift, and you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so. We talk about the break you make, but don't know the recipe. know. In this populous block, the big times are playing no soul. See what happens when the ice age melts. You see monetary status is not what matters, but it helps. I rock a timepiece by Benny and Eddie. The same reason y'all can love me is the same reason y'all condemn me. A man's measured by the way that he thinks, not clothing lines, ice links, leather and minks. I spent 20 plus years seeking knowledge of self. So for now, Mark Breath is living life for wealth.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see my time is now. It's the franchise will shine now. You can't see my time is now. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see my time is now. It's the franchise will shine now. You can't see my time is now.
I was a city boy, riding to just where I always wanted a part of this fun. I wouldn't have done all the things that I've done if I knew I know it breaks your heart to picture the only one you want is someone else's. I've been waiting for a minute for my lady, so I can't jeopardize that for one of these hoes. I've been living without limits. As far as my business, I'm the only one that's in control. I've been feeling all I've given for my children. I will die for those I love. God, I'm willing to make this my mission. Give up the women before I lose half of what I own. I've been thinking about my vision. Pour out my feelings, revealing the layers to my soul. My soul, the layers to my soul. Revealing the layers to my soul. Wish I would go ahead and fuck my liver. Can't let them get to me. And even though I always fuck my liver, only I can mention it. See, before I let you go, one last thing I need to let you know. You ain't ever seen nothing crazy then. This nigga when he off his Lexapro. Remember that last time in Mexico? Remember that last time in the episode? Asking me why the hell I text the code. 4 times that you say don't text me home. Told you 4 times to test me home. And we finna lose all self-control. But you ain't finna be raising your voice at me. Especially when we in the Giuseppe store. But I'ma have the last laugh in the end. Cause I'm from a track, I'll check a hoe. Yeah, I'ma have the laugh in the end. Cause I'm from a track, I'll check a hoe. And I wish I would go ahead and fuck my liver. Can't let them get to me. Even though I always fuck my liver, only I can mention it. Wish I would go ahead and fuck my liver. Can't let them get to me. Even though I always fuck my liver, only I can mention it. Eddie, 23 years old. Fed up with life and the way things are going, he decides to rob a liquor store.
That bitch got a thing for them floss niggas. I heard she be laying on them boy that floss niggas. I heard she can do some tricks with her mouse niggas. I heard, Rich Young. I heard, Gucci. I heard, what you know? I heard, don't tell you nothing. I heard that bitch stay on her shit. So you know the whole Lord. I heard that bitch got a bitch. Come to find out she been lying, she broad. Shot her in shit, she a diamond quarters. Pay her rent, and she spoil her daughter. And that don't mean shit, could have been still alive. No eyes, I'm blind. To the fact that a bitch ain't even got a dime. She broke, but she fine. She need help, she tired. Hey, listen, she wide. She snitch, be quiet. I'm running, I'm hiding. My truck, outside, it running, and I'm mad. I'm smashing, man, Gucci. We wildin', we laughing, send a man, do some moving, hit the gas, and we'll lose it. Hit the bags, and I move, nigga ass, I do it. Folk, bitch, you want to cool. Heard she can do some tricks with her mouth, nigga. Heard that bitch got a thing for them sauce, nigga. Heard she be laying on them boy that floss, nigga. I heard she can do some tricks with her mouth, nigga.
Still got to face the goblins before we can go anywhere.
Druids? Goblins? Then what? There'll be other things looking to kill us. There always is. That bitch got a thing for them floss, nigga. I heard she be laying on them boy that floss, nigga. I heard
We had everything under control.
Oh, what a disaster.
Couldn't be helped. Those druids left us no choice.
So here we still are after we just halted the Shadow Druids takeover from Kaga.
Looks like the druids have eased off some. Small mercies.
Now they're done messing about with rituals, maybe them lot can make themselves useful.
This place ain't so special. Why were the druids so protective of it?
So as you can see, there's still a lot of spite from the tieflings. Keep away from Tuffet. She's lazy enough as it is. Is that the bear? It is the bear.
The Rite of Thorns has ceased.
Fuck you, buddy. So yes, that is one quest line we have now quailed to completion, in a sense.
You ever scare me like...
Mom!
You saved our little girl and stopped the ritual. Thank you. We are in your debt.
You see, you could, like I said, always request rewards from people for doing stuff, but even though I'm a rogue, I'm not an evil rogue, per se, you know, so I'll just say, I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Stealing the idol. What were you thinking? I was trying to help.
Ah, you're addressing me? A humble ox. How quaint.
We've already talked some about that bullshit. Let me see, is there anything... Oh, we can return to that guy now, apparently. So, we shall do that since we're already here.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kaga has agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly? Ilmater's ashes. I never thought she would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask.
Tell me what you need.
You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
Kill the Goblin Horde's leaders. I'll see what I can do.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
Okay, well, that's that. Let's see. Also, you need to remember we never actually cleared out the spiders from this area over here because we're still only... I don't know if there's a way to check the XP or anything. We're still only level 4 and we know... Okay, yeah, we can. See, we're like 33% to like level 5 across all the characters. And once we do get to level 5, I do want to head back there because obviously we never completed the spider boss area of under this temple. But for now, I mean, we've completed this area completely, or to the best that I know. This area was just the intro area, so this is complete. The Emerald Cove, we have mostly completed already, besides the fact that we still need to retrieve Halsin, who is over here, I believe. Yes. The camp is around here, which is where we'll find him. And if anything, that'll probably get us to level 5 by doing that. So that's just something to consider. No. We'll teleport to the village because it's the closest to the next quests we have in line to do. But I mean, I already know what's gonna... Like I said, I've played this game a few times before. I think only like 2 or 3 times. But I know what's going to happen later on down this quest area. And I just feel like, you know, this is a good point to just save the game and end off for now until we come back tomorrow or maybe even later. Just depends. Probably not later, actually. But maybe, I don't know, whenever we do come back, we're at this bridge before the next quest starts and blah 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 blah. So I don't know if you wanted to watch the cowboy stream, which I could articulate as well this time, or you wanted to hop on the realm together, or if you wanted to play Borderlands together, or whichever of those three options you'd like. I just know, like I said, I know what's to come from this next area in general, which is like, well, first of all, sir, all this, like this whole map, and still what's more, all to come from like over here and everything, this is all still just Act 1 of the game, right? And there's 3 acts of the game. So like, and this is still considered just like the introduction to like stage of the game and everything. So like, I mean, you can see how like in-depth and crazy and twisting and turning the later acts of the game will be. So that's just, you know, a little reference to how much more of the game is yet to come, because yeah, there is still a lot more to do, way more stuff to do and figure out and just adventure upon and investigate upon, and multiple paths to do and stuff still. So anyways, I'm just saying, this game is gonna take a long time to get through, but as you can see from what we've played already so far, you know, obviously it's entertaining in the way that literally from like even this introduction stage over here, literally any and every decision you make is going to affect the rest of the game's playthrough and like all that stuff and stuff. So like I said, we're just going through the motions and just gonna see what else happens from this point on, you know. And yeah, like I said, next time we get back, we're going to investigate this area where supposedly Halsin, the main first druid of this whole coven over here, is at, and blah 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 blah. Yes, 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 and good night.